All right, for your fourth and final mission, escalation and flirtation, we're going to take the flirtation and make it physical. So what I want you to do is, we'll call it writing a physical stack. Okay, now what does that mean? A physical stack basically is just an idea of certain physical moves you can make in sort of an order that makes sense to you. Okay, so one example that I'll just throw out to you, a physical stack, this is one that we use sometimes back in the day to like train guys that are like scared of getting physical. It's kind of like silly, it's kind of overly playful, but at least gets you comfortable being physical. So perhaps the first move might be like high five, right? High five is just like a fun gesture, a fun little move, but it's not super sexual. Nobody's gonna get like angry at you or feel like, you know, like molested by the fact that you like said high five to them, all right? So it's pretty innocuous, but it's something, right? And the next one might be, another one is like the handshake spin. You guys may have seen this if you're out at bars, like shake the hand and spin the girl around like a dance move. That's a little more invested, a little more man to woman. Maybe then it's like a hug. Maybe then it would be like, kind of like slow dance with a girl a little bit. Maybe then it'd be go for a kiss. That would be like an example of 5 physical moves in the order of least invasive to most invasive. And you could by all means just use that for practice. I mean, goodness knows lots of guys learning pickup have used that exact stack. That's not a stack I use myself, and I think those moves are a little over the top player-ish and a little kind of cheesy. But by all means, if you're scared of physical escalation, go ahead and start with that. But what I want you to do for this mission, once you're comfortable a little bit with touch, is I want you to write out your own stack. What are physical escalation moves you think are in accordance with your personality? Like for me, I've never high-fived someone voluntarily in my life. I don't like high-fiving. I think it's weird. So I don't high-five as the start of my physical stack because it's not congruent with my personality, okay? But other people do, and it works for them. So I want you to think within your personality, what are 5 physical moves that you could do with a girl? And then I want you to order them from the one that makes you the most comfortable or least uncomfortable to the one that makes you the most uncomfortable. And then when you're going to go out, you're going to do these in order. So when you talk to a girl, you're going to first do number 1 on the list. And then once you've done that, you're going to try a little bit later, do number 2, a little bit later, do number 3, and try and move through the physical stack. And it should be enough of a gap between the moves that you actually feel like you're making progress as you continue the interaction and get more and more physical. Okay, so the point of this is to get you comfortable being physical and to make your physicality congruent with yourself, right? It's also to teach you calibration in the sense that you need to learn when you're ready for each move, all right? But the mission very simply is this: write out a stack of 5 moves and then go out and do those moves out with real